I just like to take a few minutes to present a different perspective on this ordinance than I think you've heard from the police department and that I've read about in the media. I understand and we appreciate that there are problematic behaviors on the streets, that there's a need for creative policing, there's a need for services to deal with poverty. We do deal, I think Captain Barrett mentioned harsh economic times, but I have to say, and the ACLU's view is that this is not a step forward. This is a step backward. I really do believe that this law, as proposed, is a real descendant of laws like vagrancy laws and loitering laws that are not meant to be enforced as written, but are meant to move people and that will inevitably, I think, lead to arbitrary enforcement. And I wanted to flag three, I think, both legal and policy issues that I think you should be thinking about. First, it just seems very clear to me from whoever is talking about this on whatever side that this is a law, and I don't think this is rhetoric, I think it's a fair statement, that it is criminalizing innocent conduct to expand police discretion. I don't think anyone, and certainly not the officers who spoke, would say that sitting on a sidewalk should be criminalized. Certainly the law is not going to be enforced as it's written. If it was enforced, now it's proposed for the entire city. If every person who sat had an encounter with a police officer, this would feel like a police state. The other thing that the PowerPoint presentation of the department mentions is that the reason for this law is that current laws are difficult to prosecute because of evidence requirements. I mean, does the city want to adopt ordinances that are going to be easy to prosecute by getting rid of evidence requirements? This law doesn't go after unsafe. It goes after anyone sitting on the sidewalk. And I just, why not pass a law that covers sitting, lying, or standing on the sidewalk? People might say, but that's crazy. Well, we're going to allow the police to pick and choose the bad guys. I just don't know of any way of identifying in a criminal ordinance behavior that's not criminal or that the society would agree it should not be criminal. I think that's the disconnect here, that it seems to be the intention of over-criminalizing to give the police a lot of discretion. I think historically that's proven to be problematic.